Being homeless was, I mean, with a child, it's awful. You know, they don't have any stability, and you feel like an awful mother, and it's one of the worst feelings ever. I have a son that's 21, and I have a daughter, Tori, that is 9, almost 10. And they're both beautiful kids. My daughter has a disability, and she's been my biggest challenge of them all. But she's one of the most loving kids you'll ever meet in your life. She's an absolute joy. What led me to basically be homeless and lose everything was a drug addiction and alcoholism. It's an awful feeling, knowing that you have nothing, no home to go to. I mean, it was just so much for me to try and stay clean and sober on top of having a child with a disability, and that's where I really struggled, was trying to balance everything. Thank God I had friends that I could go to and couch surf. So otherwise it would have been awful. I'll never forget when I walked into the apartment and I just started crying. It was just beautiful, just beautiful. It was like the best thing that ever happened to me. Tori, my child, has made so much progress since we have been here. When we first got here, she could barely communicate. She wasn't communicating very well. She was in occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy. And she was very, very shy. She wouldn't communicate well with others and wouldn't come out of her shell. And now she's just, every time she sees a counselor or, anyone from Vision House, she absolutely loves it here. And Vision House, she'll jump up and down, and say it. It's so cute. Once I do get into permanent housing, it'll be an absolute blessing. I mean, it's taken a long time, on waiting lists, and that's another thing Vision House helps with, is getting you on all the waiting lists so you can, get out there and get your own housing. That's another thing they help you with. On top of Homework Lab, on top of helping with your kids, I mean, it's just amazing, Anything you need is basically what they'll help you with. Just to have a roof over your head, a steady roof over your head, and to be able to go back to school was a huge, huge opportunity for me. And I never would have had that with a child that has disabilities. Please, please, if you can help all these women and men, it's worth it. It really is. And the children. Can't forget the children.